So I've talked about in this sermon how the first church shared and gave what they had, what they owned, for the common good of others, to help with the poverty that was happening in some of their churches. I've also shared about how those first disciples always didn't get it right. But there's something else in this passage, in this Acts 4 passage, that I haven't stressed, I haven't shared, that I want to talk to you a little bit about. And as you're thinking about what perhaps I've missed, I want to tell you this story. It's actually a legend that tells about how Jesus returned to heaven after his ascension. And the story goes that even in heaven there, Jesus bore the marks of his earthly life, of the cruel cross and the shameful death. And the angel Gabriel approached him in heaven and said, "Master, you must have suffered terribly on earth." And Jesus said that he did. And Gabriel continued, "And do they know and appreciate how much that you loved them and what you did for them?" And Jesus replied, Oh no, not yet. Right now, only a handful of people in Palestine really know what I've done. But Gabriel was perplexed. And he asked, "Then what have you done to let everyone know about your love for them?" And Jesus said, "Well, I've asked Peter and James and John and a few more of my friends to tell others about me. And those who they tell will in turn tell others about me. And my story will be spread throughout the farthest reaches of the globe. And ultimately, all humanity will have heard about my life and what I have done." And Gabriel frowned, and he looked rather skeptical. He knew well the poor stuff that humans were made of. And he said, "Yes, but what if Peter and James and John grow weary? What if the people who come after them forget? What if way down in the 21st century, people just don't tell others about you? Haven't you made any other plans?" And Jesus answered, "I have not made any other plans. I'm counting on them." 21 centuries later, Jesus still has no other plan. He's counting on you and me. You know, one thing that I regret in my almost 37 years of pastoral ministry is that I didn't help people share more about their faith, help them communicate what they believe to others. Jesus counted on us to share that message of love and grace. The good news of Christ's resurrection is life-changing and can fill people with hope. Now, I'm not always good at sharing my faith, but I strive to do so when I talk to people, and I ask that you do the same. We are not only to give and to share our money with the church, we are to share the good news of Jesus' resurrection with others. That good news can change their life.